Hello, I Talk You Talk viewers. I'm gonna talk about 7 points that is very significant for public speaking, and I'm gonna call it as significant 7. I tell you, public speaking is not a magic. It's all logic and rules that you will have to follow. Let's start with point number 1. Get to know your audience. Unless you know who the audience are, you can prepare accordingly. The audience group may be students, professionals, international community, or general public. Sometimes you may have to deliver public speaking to audience belonging to a different culture that you are not at all acquainted with. So, understand your audience first. Number 2. Do not start your talk in a conventional way. Instead, start with an information note, a story, some statistics, or a news update, like mention some highlights of yesterday's cricket match, or an update on the hot and happening event in the state or the country, or some fun facts about the audience, which in turn will induce the audience interest and curiosity that may grab the attention of the audience. Number 3. Audience are listeners. If audience are not listening you, then you're just talking to yourself. So before you start to deliver the speech, make sure that you are loud and clear and the last person in the last row can hear you well. Do not talk very fast, neither very slow. Pick up a pace that audience respond well and stick to that. Help audience understand better. Make use of visuals if that would help. Number 4. U-graph principle. What is that? Degree of audience attention is inversely proportional to the time taken. If you draw a graph with time in x-axis and degree of attention in y-axis, generally that will result in an inverted bell curve or a U-curve. So make sure the most important points or the key points are delivered during the first 25% or the last 25% of your speech. Number 5. Make a live delivery. By that, what I mean? Make the audience realize that you're delivering the speech live. Try to strike a comment with a random person out of the audience. That's a good way to maintain the audience attention. Let the audience feel they are part of the speech. Be open for any questions that come from audience and don't be hasty when you answer that. If you facilitate and encourage interaction, audience will happily involve and sink into the speech. Number 6. Move. Try to move around. Avoid sticking to a place unless you have to. And do make sure that you make use of hand gestures, but not in a way that distracts the audience attention. Play with power, pitch, and pause in your voice. For example, hello, how are you? Is way different than hello, how are you? Number 7. The most important point. Prepare. You have to be prepared. Have a good content and be confident throughout the speech. These are the significant 7 points that you will always have to keep in mind to make a good public speech. Hope this video was helpful, thoughtful, and informative. Kicked in some of your thought process on public speaking as well. Please put in your comments whatever that may come to your mind, and do like, share, and subscribe the channel. Thank you.